ka na lang.
So in 1954, a congressman and 3 senators got together to change the name to commemorate George Yount. Back in those days, they always put Bill behind new town names. So originally, when George Yount first got here, he went over the hill to Sonoma and met General Vallejo. General Vallejo told him, "You become a Mexican citizen, Mexico will grant you land." So he became a Mexican citizen right away. He wrote to Mexico City asking for 2,000 acres. They refused his request for 2,000 acres, told him he had to take 10,000 acres because they just found a Russian settlement over on the Sonoma coast called Fort Ross. They were down here growing vegetables, fruits, and grains for their Alaskan settlement. That lasted about 18 years, and they were getting ready to leave. They sold the fort to John Sutter. John Sutter's the one who discovered gold in California 8 days after Mexico sold California to the United States for $1. And they've wanted it back ever since. George Yount and General Vallejo would slaughter 75 cows each, letting the carcasses rot out in the fields. All they wanted was the tallow and the hides. The hides they shipped to the East Coast to make the belts for the Industrial Revolution, and they took the tallow off the hides and off the carcass and shipped that to Peru to make the binder for the dynamite for the Peruvian silver mines. The next year, a dry goods guy from downtown Napa asked if he could harvest some of the meat. They said, "Take all you want." So he made 2 tons of beef jerky that first year, took it up into the Sierras and sold it to the mining camps. And he did that for 4 years, and I couldn't trace him anymore in the Genealogical Society in Napa Historian Center. So that being said, I'm gonna get on my microphone and start driving, get you guys to the Castle de Amorosa. And it's also got the oldest grocery store in California, built in 1881, and it's still a grocery store today. Sells some of the finest cheese and meats from around the world, and all their bread is baked right here locally. Oakville is also the home of Opus One Winery, Robert Mondavi Winery, Cake Bread, One Hope, Pays You,